Alrighty. And we are back here once again. Once again, apologies for more tech trouble than I care to admit. And Saskatchewan, again, down big here, 32. And it's going to be Alberta looking to put the finishing touches on the game here. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And Saskatchewan now looking to put the pressure on. At this point, you are playing for pride. You knew that you were playing Quebec going into this. Unless you were able to pull off the upset against Alberta here, and that would have been a massive one. And I'm not sure how it would have worked if all teams went 1-1, but luckily didn't quite have to deal with that occurrence. 34 the point differential now. Number 24, Adam Reed, pushing with this one, offloads it and gets rid of it out to Jasmine, down low. Behind the back style shot, you know, could have gotten away with it, not quite there. And quick thinking defense there from Braden Dahl. And off the forehead there of Hunter Berg. And a timeout called by Saskatchewan there. 6:10 left on the clock here. And I think Saskatchewan starting to kind of understand the situation they're in here. And they know they're playing Quebec. They're now essentially trying to get enough momentum to carry it over into tomorrow. Of course, everyone gets to stay in the nice DC dorms over there. So, should at least be able to get some rest, relax off the night, kind of unwind after everything here. Last game on the night is shaping up to be Ontario and Manitoba. Those two have already played one today, of course. And Ontario beat BC, and Manitoba took the loss to BC both early on today. Of course, the Ontario-BC game was our feature on the day. And clean basket there from number 41, Ben Tumac. And Saskatchewan, away we go. Jared Sachtos spins away, trying to get open here. Instead chooses to offload here, Jordan Bordis. And shots up, no good off the side of the backboard. And Alberta is still firing on all cylinders. And that shot goes wide. Alberta able to recover. And they'll opt to help their man up instead of pushing the attack, knowing that it's better to be in a 5-on-5 than a 4-on-5 in enemy held territory. And Alberta open down low. Nothing quite there, but that one falls. Morinchuk gets another pair. Well past 10 now. And no good on the shot there from Sagittarius. And it's going to be 2 shots for him instead. His first one now. Up. And no good as it hits off the back of it. Hits off the back of the rim there. And looking to at least go 500 from the line. Does so, puts that one away. And Saskatchewan able to recover there. Good quick thinking down low. And on the offensive, Bordis recovers. Still pushing here, has it in the mid-range. Kicks it, Berg. Out to Sopotic. Back to Berg. And shot goes up and short on the shot there is Jared Sejtos. And this is still Alberta holding all the cards here. Driving there, Morinchuk doesn't go for Ben Tumac. This one, Morinchuk, just off target. And once again, this time Sopotic gets down low. Yusuf Kayed not quite there. And it's Alberta putting the finishing touches on this one. A big, and it is going to be foul called on. You know what? I wish I could have seen who it was called on. And timeout called by Saskatchewan. Their second and last on the half. 3 minutes left here, you're down big. You're playing for momentum into tomorrow, like I said earlier. And you just have to do your best because you know that you're going to be going up against a team like Quebec who put an absolute masterpiece together early on today. So you have to do your best to prove that you can still hang out and be here with this best on best tournament. And especially considering it's last one for the men's in the last 14 years. You want to put on a good showing for the province. .14 seconds on the shot clock here. And here we go. Jordan Bordis pulls up from 3. Barely misses that one. Almost had it. And just out off the backside. Now it's Morinchuk trying to ice this one. And unlucky bounces there for Chad Jasmine. And Morinchuk again, not missing 2 times in a row as that one falls. Morinchuk has had an excellent game. Put up close to, if not 15 points already. Has done a really, really good job of forcing the issue on offense and putting the most on it. And shot attempt there for Saskatchewan. And make it 2-3 on this trip down low. And Alberta on the offensive now. Morinchuk has been dictating the game this whole time. Looking to do it again. Down low there was Tumac. Gets a pair. And offloads up to the top. Down low. Portis is clear and has his 2 and the and 1 opportunity. And doesn't go, but quick to answer anyway as Corpus gets a pair. Inbounding here is going to be number 41, Ben Tumac. He's done really well at dictating the lower area of the court. And Alberta getting away with it. Long pass across the side. And shot there from number 5. That one there was a missed shot from Jasmine. And Morinchuk loses control. Off a good quick hands-in effort from Yusuf Kayed. And the foul is called against him there. And tries to put it up to Mac. No good. Bortis now trying to march his way through the court. Hasn't had much issue in this fourth quarter here of getting moving. 30 seconds left on the clock. This game has been iced and is about to be delivered. And Alberta looking to put the finishing touches. And 2 shots here for Saskatchewan's number 18, Elijah Corpus. Corpus nails his first. And just off on the second. Morinchuk is clearing the area. And both teams content to let this one run down. And that marks the game here at the CRWC. In the end of this one here, that's going to be Alberta walking away with a statement win, officially taking the first seed in the B pool, and they're going to have their bye going through onto Sunday. And for Saskatchewan, it's a trip back to fight Quebec down in that 2-3 matchup. And we're gonna be seeing those guys. Or sorry, I've been lying the entire time. That is going to be Saskatchewan playing against. Sorry, I'm fact checking myself here. Saskatchewan has a chance to play against Manitoba if they lose to Ontario, or however this splits up. If Manitoba beats Ontario, we got to figure out that three-way tie there for the A pool. But regardless, Saskatchewan is going to have the third seed in the B pool, and it's going to be Alberta walking away with the 1 and Quebec at 2. We'll see how that one goes, and we'll be back in just about 30 minutes with the next game on the court, and that one is going to be Ontario versus Manitoba. We'll be back in just a little bit. Welcome everyone to the CRWC Durham College and Ontario Tech campus. Happy to host here for the men's bracket of the Canadian National Championships for wheelchair basketball. Manitoba looking to get some pressure on as they had first possession. On the mic by myself this time around. Etienne Skitch, happy to be here, happy to get it done. And speaking of getting it done, excellent drive down low to the net. Drive down low to the net there, I believe. That was Voss who got that one. And quick, 2 buckets. Nope, just 1. And nothing there for Manitoba yet. 2 points still on the board. And moving here is number 93 for Ontario, Ibrahim Odza. And that one put down and away. Broden Nagel gets a pair on the board. Ontario up 4-0. And on the rush now. It's going to be Manitoba, and a loose ball goes the way of Ontario. And pushing forward now. Odza once again. Good contact, leaves a lane down low for him. And shot this time, that one goes McNally. Who's got a pair? And this time Manitoba takes a tumble there. Loose ball still live. And hucked forward there. This one, Nagel, wide open. Too much power behind it though. Second chance opportunity. Goes wide. Ontario needed to rein those ones in and fast. And foul called. And Rosello going to be inbounding here. And quick bucket there, Manitoba put it down. And Nagel puts it through. 4 points for him. Wilton, number 14. That one going to be reined in. Joshua Brown. Brown had a really good performance earlier on today. He had 17 points to his name. And speaking of, Brown almost got it. 2 shots for him though. And first one goes wide. And second one falls for him. 8-3. It's Oza pushing now. And once again, McNally has been nasty this whole tournament. McNally had, I think that's 22 points in the last game they had against BC, so he's an absolute menace. And if Manitoba wants a chance at winning this one, they're going to need to put their utmost into this one to put him down. And quick readjustment here, and we should be good to go. Both these teams fighting for seeding here. If Ontario pulls off the win here, they clinch the first seed. They get the bye onto Sunday. And if you're looking at Manitoba, you're looking to try and keep them out of that spot. Force it to be a 1-1 across the entire pool. Try and give yourself the best odds here. And up in 2 shots here for number 32, Sabir Osman. Misses his first. And the second one goes for him. And down low. McNally not quite able to get a hand of it. And a Hail Mary pass. Caught through Wilton. Rim and out. McNally offloads. And a loose ball opportunity. Manitoba swinging it around. Wilton looks to find someone here. Kicks it wide to Callum Johnson. Johnson covered by McNally. And that's going to be Rossello loses control. There we go. Now you guys can see the score. (10-4) the score here. 4:51 on the clock. And away we go here. McNally has had a monster showing in the previous game, taking the same energy into this one. And it's once again Joshua Brown, not there though. The issue with Brown and what happened to him last game is that he got in his own head in the back half. And there you go. Good play down low. He was just camping there waiting for him. Oza tried to get a handle on that ball before it got to Johnson. Not quite able to get there though. And that one flies wide. Rossello to inbound. Ontario up 14-4, 10 points to lead. And down low, Nagel again. He's doing an outstanding job. And it's Manitoba trying to get something going here, down 12 in the early minutes here. And that's going to be 2 quick points here, as Brown makes his total up to 3. Odza trying to get it going. Offloads down low, and McNally once again, as he brings his total up to 8 here. Both him and Nego fighting for the top scoring position here, and it's not particularly close. Chowdhury clears the court there, and it is going to be out here and Manitoba ball. Substitution here. In goes Chowdhury. Out goes McNally. And out goes Nego. And in goes Simonowicz. So that's number 17, Desif Chowdhury. Number 27, Desif Chowdhury, as well as number 25, Darius Simonowicz. And took too long. Ibrahim Odza looking to make a move. Finds the lane down low. Easy lay to get a pair. And Manitoba finally able to break out of their zone. Rossello. And foul called against number 25, Darius Simonowicz. That's his first. And that one, not quite sure who they're going to award that ball to. Looks like it is going to be Manitoba ball. And the lead here grows to 14. And just going off shortly here, Rossello to inbound. Oh, Rossello getting swapped out. I lied. Alex Wells is going to tap in. And Wilton the target. Back down. Callum Johnson had a big role in their game early on today. And a look from mid-range, no good. Joshua Brown having a little bit of a rough patch here. And down low once again, Voss! Stays upright. Ate every amount of contact on there and walked away with it. And I believe that's going to be a flagrant that they gave him. So it's one shot for free here for Voss. And makes it no issue. And second shot falls as well. 100% from the line. And after that, it is also going to be Ontario possession. You know, just a boot. Oh. Not going to give it to them. I lied. Wilton marching forward here. And loses control. Lucky that it still remains Manitoba ball here. Almost looked like it went off him to get out of there. This one, Callum Johnson pulls up mid-range, overshoots it. Darius Simonowicz now finds the lane. Simonowicz offloads Voss. Eric Voss from range, not quite. And able to break out of their own zone. Wilton finds a lane low and takes his 2 points and runs to the bank. And it's Melamek now. Down to Odza. And that one goes off the hands of Joshua Brown. And this one goes to Voss. Getting away with it here, and Odza. Good move, gives himself open space. Trying to use the backboard and couldn't quite get there. And pushing forward here is going to be Callum Johnson. In the previous game that they had, Johnson walked away with 12 points, so looking to get himself on that scorecard. And shot no good there from the free throw line. Johnson looking to get himself on the board, no good. Manitoba now 2 of 5 from the free throw line. And Simonowicz almost had a lane there, gets choked off. Walks it back, Voss now. Voss to Odza. Excellent screen there from Chowdhury to give him a lane, just wasn't quite able to finish the job. 22-8 the score here. 20 seconds left on the period. And down. And over and back again there. And not quite sure what the call was there. Be a timeout here. And team's quick to draw something up. Ontario's going to have possession coming out of the break, so they're just looking to make the absolute most of it here. If you're Manitoba, you've got to look to lean on those high scorers. You saw guys like Brown. Brown had an outstanding game earlier. Of course, 17 points there. Johnson had 12. Wells, Osman, both those guys each had 4 apiece, as well as Rosello. It's that kind of lineup that you want to lean on, but Ontario's done an outstanding job at blocking them out down low, not giving them any room to work with whatsoever. And for Ontario, there's a point where you have to start debating whether you share the wealth as well, because eventually they're going to catch on that McNally and Nagel are just gonna keep sitting there and waiting for that ball. They're playing off each other really, really well right now. Of course, both those guys out on the bench at the moment. And Ontario making an excellent show here as the hosts here. And Ontario ball on the inbound. Odza. Ibrahim Odza now making his way forward. Trying to break off some room. Chowdhury. Odza mid-range, no good. And that makes the quarter. The deficit here for Manitoba, 14. And we are going to have 2 minutes here in between. And like I said earlier, if you're Manitoba, you have to start getting your top scorers moving. They've been playing very, very stagnant, not quite able to get what they're looking for. And the issue is now, if you're Ontario, can you keep up this pace? You've put up 22 in the first. Got 3 quarters left to play, 30 minutes of action. Got to do the absolute most you can. Friendly reminder that this game once again is to decide this first seed in Pool A. Of course, Ontario off to a nice lead. If they take this, they officially lock up that playoff bye as they move on to Sunday. And that would force Manitoba down into that third seed. Third seed there, and they would be playing Quebec on the other side of that. And of course that would leave BC to play it out with Saskatchewan on the other end. Or sorry, not Sunday, my apologies. All these games would take place Saturday. And Odza now making a drive, looking for something down low. Nice spin move, opens him up. Voss. Good screen by Chowdhury to give him a lane. Voss loses it, sends it to Chowdhury, and one. Chowdhury an opportunity. And keeps Ontario 100% from the free throw line. It's the most commentator curse thing I've said thus far today, of 100% for the free throw line, but that's okay. And right now it's going to be Bernard Rossello. Almost cashes it in there. Chowdhury flying down the lane. And not quite there. Smonowitz gets his pair. And Rossello now marching down. Trying to clear the space, spread out the Ontario defenders, and they do so. Rossello sees the lane. Likes it. Voss quick on the coverage. Down low, trying for a no-look behind the back one was Guillaume Durand, not quite able to finish it off. And quick, easy lay. Odza now has 4. Rossello trying to get something going here, and picked off here, Simonowicz. Offloads Voss. Down to Chowdhury. And rims out. Two shots now for Chowdhury. An opportunity for the host to go 100% for the free throw line. Again, commentator curse like crazy, but and Chowdhury's. Yeah, I cursed it. Misses that one. Makes it 3 of 4. Hits it there, 4 of 5, 80%. And Chowdhury is up to up to 3 points now. And Wilton spinning around. Rosello now. Trying to find a lane. Gets close. Ends up having to back away. That one, Osman, not there. Osman actually an import out of Ontario. A few quick rule looks, and turns out he was eligible. So away he plays for Team Manitoba. And a steal here. The Ontarians pushing their limits here. And 22 points. The deficit here for Manitoba, looking to claw themselves out. And lots of substitutions here. Odza taps out, and out goes Melamek. Tapping in here is number 33, Desmond O'Shaughnessy, as well as number 15 here, Daniel Bigu. Voss and Chowdhury checked out as well. Voss checked out as well, and in went number 22, Jesse Hubner. Durand. Loose ball, good bringing it in here from Osman, who loses control. Ontario ball here. Again, they have all the opportunity in the world to push this forward. And good play, Rosello. Picks it up off the paint and puts it down. And Chowdhury. An opportunity. O'Shaughnessy down low. Rims out. Bigu locks up Durand down Manitoba court, and they manage to free themselves here. 8 seconds out of their concern, an errant pass. Means that Ontario once again has ball control, and things have just gone from bad to worse for Manitoba here. .628 on the half. Lots of time to play here. And clean look there, falls. That one there was Hubner. And he got his first points of the tournament in that one. And it's Johnson. He had a good game one. He's still looking to open up his own scoring for his second game here. Almost lost his balance there. And they're going to call him on the foul there. That was Hubner they're going to get him on. Too much contact. Wilton offloads here to Brown. Brown spinning around trying to make it work. And down he goes. And comes up well short on that shot. O'Shaughnessy sends it to Hubner. And slowing down here, O'Shaughnessy down low. Still looking for his first, couldn't quite get there. And it's going up top. It's gonna be Johnson trying to get it there. And one. Nope. And what? And one. it goes wide. Johnson will keep his pair of points for now. Hibner trying to figure out this look here, and O'Shaughnessy has it all. He has his first points on the game here. Just under 5 minutes remaining. 34-12 here. This one just getting worse and worse for Manitoba by the second. And the sky ball there, hoping that Chowdhury was going to make it, not quite able to do so. Brown a little bit quicker on the step. Joshua Brown from range comes up short. O'Shaughnessy gets caught, sends it to Hubner. Tries to find something, and too much contact on that one. And foul called there on Guillaume Durand. And that's his first. Chowdhury. From range there, bank wide. Looks like it was going to go in for a quick second, but an errant bounce right at the end sends Chowdhury's shot flying wide. And no good there. Simonowicz on the rebound. And it's going to be Daniel Bigu. Down low. O'Shaughnessy. Not quite. Out it goes, and it's going to be Manitoba ball. Durand to inbound, and a substitution here means that Guillaume Durand steps out. Bernard Rossello is going to step back into this one. And Brown trying to make his way around, give himself an open look. Excellent look by this Ontario defense, trying to cover up all angles. O'Shaughnessy has the height. And was man down there for Manitoba. That was Rossello who hit the hardwood. Kicks it wide. Brown now. And I think that there was too much contact. They're going to call him on it. Substitution here, number 18, Simon Mazikip is going to tap in, and out goes number 25, Darius Simonowicz. Simonowicz done a really good job at forcing himself down low, so it'll be interesting to see if Mazikip can keep that same pressure. Finds a lane low. Chowdhury, excellent pat, excellent breakup there.
Hey, ref, can you get that count when you're done? Yeah, thank you.
And it's going to be Manitoba now. And Rossello off the top of the backboard is going to go back the way of the hosts. And O'Shaughnessy reels it in. Chance to really push the pace here. And wide open hardwood. A miss there. And it's Callum Johnson now trying to put some pressure. Offloads Joshua Brown. Puts it up. Fires it for two. Excellent place by Brown. Finds the gap in this Ontario defense. off the back of a nice screen. And it's going to be Chowdhury now pushing the pace. And Bigu went down there. Kicks right back up all the same. And he'll inbound it here. And Chowdhury feints the look from up high. O'Shaughnessy mid-range falls wide. And this one's going to be Callum Johnson now, quickly making his way up the court. Minute 30 left. And Rossello reels in that pass. Excellent catch on it, and Rossello has a pair. And good move and good spot. Hibner gets a pair. He's up to 4 as well. Both teams doing a much better job at spreading the wealth this time around and seeing who they can get involved in this offensive attack. Of course, Ontario a little bit of an advantage in that category considering they have near triple the points of Manitoba, so a little bit more to share. And this time it's going to be Rossello from deep. Not going to get there though. And O'Shaughnessy pushing his way forward. O'Shaughnessy from the 3. Kicks it. And comes short. Manages to get the rebound. O'Shaughnessy gets his own off the bottom of the backboard. And a mile away they go. Johnson flying down the court. No issue to be had. Brown. Mid-range. Sinks it. Nothing but net on that one. And Ontario starting to maybe feel a little bit of the pressure here. Still have plenty of cushion, and trying for the buzzer beater, but no good. And Mazikip flips himself upright, and we are going to have a 10-minute break here for this halftime, and we'll be right back in like I said, just about 10 minutes. And welcome back everyone to the CRWC once again. The last game of the night here for the men's national championship for wheelchair basketball. And here we go. Opening the scoring here was Manitoba on a quick break. And they got low fast to do it. And it's Brown once again. Brown spin move, tries to shake him loose. Marcelo down to Wilton, who buries it. Good spot there from Wilton. He's got 4 now. And heavy contact down at the other end. And O'Shaughnessy tried to get a hand on it, not quite. This one's going Odza to Nagel, not quite. And good return there, trying to draw the foul, does so. 2 shots for number 7, Callum Johnson. And off the outside of the rim. Johnson, the second one doesn't fall either. Manitoba now shooting 25% from the free throw line. Nagel all the way out to Odza. O'Shaughnessy not there. And Nagel swats it away. He's going to recover. Tries to wiggle through defenders here, and Odza is going to bury that one too. He's got 6 now. And looking for a line here. Down low, loose ball. Off the side of Wilton. And timeout for Ontario here. Don't want to let anything slip through their fingers. 40 points now for the boys in white. And Manitoba down 18 here, looking to make the best of a bad situation. Put your pedal to the metal here. Try and get this one close. If you can bring it within 10, you're in a pretty good spot, and you can keep clawing away from there. That momentum is going to carry, whether it's to a win today or into the next game. Regardless, it'll be a big opportunity here for Manitoba to come out with some serious momentum. And Ty Milton checks in. Nagel with the ball. Nagel essentially throws all the way down with no issue. Nagel from range. Fires it to Odza, just essentially playing ping pong, the two of them. And the shot goes wide. This one's going to be Rossello. Has an opportunity, bullying his way down low. Rossello. No foul called there as Nagel offloads. Odza once again. And Nagel. No good there, and O'Shaughnessy draws the foul. Got smacked on his way up. Two shots here. And misses. O'Shaughnessy again. Not quite. 0 for 2. And now it's going to be Callum Johnson with the ball. Gets stuffed on it. Will it roll back? And over and back again for Manitoba. Going to be Odza to inbound. Gets it to Milton. Ontario did an excellent job of playing the range. This one's O'Shaughnessy. Finds Nagel down low. Not quite. Milton now with a reset shot clock. I lied. Didn't hit glass or rim there. Sorry, didn't hit rim. So nothing to be had for them. And pushing wide is Brown. Pulls up from range. Buries it. Brown's back on. Ontario has to be careful. Odza offloads to O'Shaughnessy. Up to Odza once again. Down low this time. Mezaki puts it down. And he's got his first on the night here. 5 minutes into the second half. Both teams looking pretty well coming out of that halftime break. Marcelo gets rid of it now. Osman, not quite. And the height, while it may have got him the rebound, didn't get him the points. Milton with the rebound now. As Ontario pushes in a 3-on-3 situation, Milton gets jammed. Oza not so unfortunate as he gets a pair. It's going to be Wilton now. Again, neither team is really pressing far up the court. They're not trying to force the issue. Both teams opting to play in the paint, and it's turned into turnover after turnover for this Ontario roster. And Odza once again, he's got 10. And just like that, he's become the leading scorer for Ontario and in the game. An excellent job of putting making opportunities for himself. O'Shaughnessy has the cover. Gets a hand up, and it's enough to disrupt. But a loose ball is recovered. O'Shaughnessy had to get hands on it. Good play by Nagel to dislodge that one. And Odza once again, this time fakes it to offload to Nagel, who also has 10. Manitoba has to do anything here to break this deadlock. Ontario on an 8-point run. And that's one way to do it, as Johnson gets another pair. An 8-2 run now. Ontario with possession. Nagel offloads. Odza not quite there. And that one is going to ricochet and become Manitoba ball down at the baseline. And Rossello going to take this one the rest of the way. With no issue here, Brown gets caught up by O'Shaughnessy. Good spin move to clear the coverage. And two people on Brown leaves a wide open Sabir Osman. but wasn't enough to get any kind of sustainable traction. And lots of substitutions here. Out goes Oates and O'Shaughnessy. In goes Voss and Simonowicz. Both these faces we've seen earlier, both these players already scored in this game. This time it's Nagel who tries to offload it down to Voss. And foul called against number 7, Callum Johnson. Gets called on that one. And to the baseline goes Ontario. Milton. On the inbound here. Gets rid of it. Milton down low. His first points of the night. Melamik and Bigu, the only 2 Ontario players yet to score. And it's Rosello now trying to make a spin move. Gets himself open here. Sends it instead to Ibrahim Osman. Sabir Osman. And not there. 50-26, 24 points the difference here. Nagel trying to make some kind of room. Voss, good play to try and get in the way of Rosello. Does so, but didn't do him any favors down at the other end. Substitutions, out goes Rosello and Johnson, and tapping in now is Alex Wells, as well as number 43, Guillaume Durand. Wells, number 31, and it's Brown who has the ball here, trying to make something happen. Wells was just doing a great job of boxing out the entirety of this Ontario roster to clear a lane. And this time it's going to be Nagel down to Simonowicz, who rims out. And Mazakip finally buries that one away. He's got 4. Alex Wells. Osman once again. Osman. That one goes all the way to Brown. And they took too long. When you're in a situation like that, you're not looking for the shot clock. Looking for the shot clock. That's when you kind of rely on your bench. The issue with that, when you go look at this Manitoba squad, their bench consists of a grand total of 3 people and a coach. You don't really have that much yelling power, even if you were to go at it like that. And good play. Milton wrangles that one. And loose ball off of Nagel. And it's going to be coverage here from Manitoba as they look to bring this out of their zone. This one is Brown from 3. Comes up short. 45 seconds left on the quarter here. Just short of 11 minutes total of game time as he keep out to Simonowicz, trying to get a last-second bucket before the time expires. And this one's going to be Voss. Nice spin move, tries to break free of Brown. Brown sticking to him right there. And down low, not quite there for Nagel. Second chance opportunity. Doesn't go either. How many times are we going to play this game before a foul is drawn? And not enough. As Mazakip puts that one away. He's got 6. Ontario once again, excellent job of spreading the wealth here. This time, it's going to be Manitoba. Rossello down low. Has a mid-range, no good. Milton got a hand on it. Took himself out in the meantime. And a blocking foul there on Nagel. It's going to be 2 seconds left. One second? 2 second? I don't know. Regardless, not enough time to put up something unless you're a miracle man. And not quite there. And this one going to the fourth quarter now. The deficit growing larger here. Difference is now up to 28. Manitoba not having a good time of things. At this point, 28 is a impressive hole to try and dig yourself out of. Question is, if you're Manitoba, are you gonna play to essentially keep yourself alive in the tournament? Don't do anything silly. Save your energy for the games that really count, that are tomorrow. Or do you play like everything's on the line right here, right now? Try and make a push. 28 points is no small feat. And bare minimum, you want to go out with your heads held high. That way in tomorrow's games, everyone can walk in confident, knowing that they are still going to put on a good performance. Just under a minute here left on the break. Leading scorer on the night here is Nagel. He's got 10 points to his name. And Brown's sitting close here with 9. And sorry, that's a tie between Nagel and Oza, both at 10. Brown at 9, followed up by Ontario's number 8. It's Jesse McNally. Line up the same coming out of the timeout here for Manitoba, but swaps to be had for Ontario. Simonowicz, Bigu, Hibner, Nagel, and Chowdhury to line up for the host province. Chowdhury has a line here, offloads down low. That one's Bigu. And officially, last member of Team Ontario without a point there does end up being Melimick. Lee Melimick, number 10. Again, Ontario's done an excellent job, spread the wealth, get everyone on that stat sheet. And if not with rebounds and everything, make sure that it's points. Good move there from Rossello, gives him an angle. No good. Simonowicz the rebound. So he's driving forward. And down low, Hibner drills that one as well. He's got 6. Ontario, I feel like I've said this a million times. They're doing an excellent job of forcing these Manitoba defenders into odd situations. 1-on-2 rush on this left side that got them that pair of points there from Hibner. As the defender has to latch onto the ball carrier there of Simonowicz, and all of a sudden it's a bad situation. And too long. Inbounding here, number 22 for Ontario, Jesse Hibner. And away we go. Chowdhury's got it. And there was a substitution here over on the side of Manitoba. Callum Johnson tapped back in here. Guillaume Duran stepped out. And that one doesn't go either. A little bit of a stalemate here for this last little bit. 32 the difference now. Manitoba trying to make something work. Wilton from mid-range. No good. And good play there from Darius Simonowicz to break free. And this is Chowdhury pushing forward. Has a mid-range look. Instead finds Hibner. Buries it. He's got 8. Ontario on a run here. And it's feeling pretty mean at this point. 10-2 run since the quarter started. And Nagel now has the ball. Nagel pushing forward unopposed. Has a lane downtown. And gives it too much. And good play to cut him off at the top of the three-point line. Instead offers a line here. Rossello takes a step back. Rossello fires. Received here, Johnson. And Chowdhury smacks that one a mile away. Tapping out here for Ontario was Nagel, and in goes number 10. That's going to be Lee Melimick. And shot goes in. Driving forward here, Chowdhury down low. Simonowicz puts in another pair. Just for the fun of it, he's up to 4. Melimick needs his points for every person on Team Ontario to have a bucket in this game. And Wilton takes the contact to give Rossello a lane. Rossello already a half dozen points here. And driving up is Chowdhury. Hibner. Melimick down low to Chowdhury, who's got a pair. Another 2 points on his ledger. He's got 5. Melimick, good defense here. And tip ball. Chowdhury recovers. Chowdhury makes a man miss. Good defense here from Melimick to force him into an odd situation. Wilton getting held up at the top and overshot here. Simonowicz not quite able to get the first time. Second one does. Simonowicz has 6. And now it's Callum Johnson with it. Wilton eats the contact again. Rosello to Johnson. Johnson has a look. Takes it anyway. Not quite. Simonowicz's the rebound. The lane for Simonowicz's getting ever smaller as he gets to drive down. Chowdhury loses it. Melamek puts it through. Every Ontario member now at the point to their name. This Ontario team putting on an excellent showcase here as to why they are not to be considered underdogs in this tournament scenario. And Rosello comes up short. And Chowdhury now sends it to Hibner. Simonowicz finds a lane. Gets stuffed up just as fast there by Alex Wells. And 2 shots coming up here for Daniel Bigu. After this, it will be 9 total free throw attempts for this Ontario roster. We'll see how many of them hit. As of now, they are 4 and 7. Bigu hits it. He's got 3. And not quite able to return that one. Simonowicz turns it into not quite. Let's play rebound it all day. And Simonowicz eventually puts it down. He's got 8 and about as many rebounds off of those. This time it's Brown. He's trying his best to hit double digits here. Milton takes the contact. No basket on the call. And it's going to be Manitoba now. Gets to get this one away. Callum Johnson once again. Johnson from a mile. And Chowdhury going to be inbounding here. This one's Melamek. Almost lost it there, and Melamek, quick floater, puts it through, and that's 4. This one's going out the way. This time Duran's going to be the one to inbound it. And it's Brown pushing forward. Still 1 short of the double digits here. And will continue to stay that way. Chowdhury now making the big push. Chowdhury has a spot from 3. No good. And that one goes out on Manitoba. It's going to be Ontario ball. Daniel Bigu to shoot. Daniel Bigu to inbound this one. Out to Chowdhury. Chowdhury has a look from range. Instead opts to send it over to Melamek. Bigu. Chowdhury. A shot. In it goes. No issues so far for this Ontario team. They're putting up excellent points here. They've got 75 to Manitoba's 28. Down goes Duran, but he'll get himself up no problem. This one, once again, here's Brown. And down low, that's Durand. He's got a pair. He's going to bring up this Manitoba squad to 30 points. Simonowicz practically coasted the entire length of the court there. And Chowdhury puts it up. No good. Brown the rebound. A minute left on the game here. Ontario well and truly sealed this one away a long time ago. And they're going to call number 22, Jesse Hubner, on a push there. This is going to be Manitoba ball as it inbounds to Durand. And a foul this time on Daniel Bigu. One after another here. This one's Johnson. Johnson out to Osman, not quite. And flying forward now, Simonowicz. Offloads, Chowdhury. A chance, sends it to Bigu. Not quite. And while that shot would have been good, no count on it. 41 seconds remaining here. One last full count. On the shot clock, and that will be all she wrote here after one more. And that one is once again going to be Manitoba ball. 30 seconds left. And good offload, a good kick away there. Durand gets it clear. This time flies out once again from three, no good. Excellent rebound there from Hubner. And this one is all but over. 12 seconds on the clock. Chowdhury can hold on to this till the end of time here. And Simonowicz going to take it, hold it out of reach. Parents try to keep the kids away from the cookie jar, and this one is over. Ontario puts up an outstanding game. 75 points to Manitoba's 30. Passed the ball around well, of course. You know, it's a pretty telltale sign when every single one of your players has a point on the game. And this is going to be all she wrote for the day. And this means Ontario walks away with the first seed of Pool A. With the second is going to be BC. And third will be Quebec. Or sorry, not Quebec, sorry, Manitoba. So, games tomorrow then for the men's side of the bracket will be the second seed of Pool A. So this is going to be BC taking on Saskatchewan at 8 o'clock tomorrow. After that, we'll have Quebec taking on Manitoba at 10. And those games will be do or die for those rosters. And the winner of those will go on to face one of the top seeds here. The second seed A and third seed B will go on to play Alberta, and the second seed B and third seed A will go on to play against Ontario. And that's all she wrote for us today. Thank you guys all for coming. Once again, my name's Etienne Skitch on the mic, and I will be happy to be back with you guys tomorrow. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your night, and have a good one, everybody.